Welcome. If you're new here, my name is Sally, and welcome back if you've been here before. My channel is all about quick Qigong practices that you can do in 10 to 15 minutes to release stress, boost your energy, and help heal your body. Today we are doing a practice called Hand to the Heart Qigong. This is a massage that you do on your hands to activate the energy in your palms to begin to use your qi to move it through the hands. It's also really good for arthritis, if you have hands that hurt when you move. It's also great for people who use their hands in their practice, in their daily life, in the career. If you write a lot, play instruments, do massage. These are all things that actually use energy from the muscles in our hands, and sometimes it can get a little tired. So Hand to the Heart Qigong is a great way that you can activate your palms every day so that they don't get stagnant, they don't get stuck, that the energy is moving through your hands, their palms, your fingers, all generating energy through the body and out the palms. The first thing I want you to do is take your hands together and just start rubbing them. So as you begin to rub your hands vigorously together, you'll begin to feel some heat within the palms. You'll actually feel that friction and the hands will start to get warm. And then once the hands, you start to feel them heating up, just separate them a little bit. And you'll feel a tingling kind of in between the palms of your hands. You'll feel a little bit of a force. And if you don't worry about it. The more that you do, the more you'll start to feel it. But I just want you to understand what you're looking for in regards to the qi that is between your palms. As you have this energy in between the palms, just begin to separate the palms a tiny little bit, like something is pushing them away from each other. You'll begin to feel this unseen magnetic force in the palms. I can feel a little tension as I push and I release, as I'm making my ball just a little bit bigger. I like to call these chi balls. Chi balls. So as you make your chi ball, you're just growing this energy between the palms. I like to use this technique for manifestation, so I'll build up this big ball of qi, and then I will imagine filling it with some sort of creation that I want to see happen in my life, and building it and building it and filling it. And then as I've kind of got that essence held within the ball, I will kind of take it in, swallow it, and bring it down into my dantian and feel, right, as if I've manifested that creation that I want to experience in my life. That just gives you a little bit of some experience of what it feels like to have qi moving through the palms of your hands. The best way, again, to do it, generate that heat in the palms, generating the heat, separate the palms, feel the energy. Just pretend that the energy is there. Pretend you're playing with some sort of physical matter that you can't see. And the more that you do it, the more you'll start to feel it. And then the more that you feel it, you start to believe and understand the subtle energy and what's happening with the qi that's outside of your body, that's outside of you that you can't see, that energy that's coming up from the earth and down from the heaven, combining that energy with yours. Everything with Qigong is a lot about subtle energy. So you want to understand what it is, feel what it is. When you get goosebumps that run up your body for no reason, something is tingling you, that's subtle energy. These just little things that you want to start practicing and feeling, so that when you are doing your Qigong, you connect with that energy and you will feel a physical energy move through your body, even though it's subtle and some might say nothing's there. With Hand to Heart Qigong, there's 4 sections that you're going to do. There's a tapping that you're going to be doing with your palms. There is an acupoint that you're going to be pushing on acupoint. There is a massage, you'll be massaging the palms, and then there's kind of a shaking off of the palms. And you're just trying to generate more energy, more frequency, more flow into the fingers, your extremities, the palms, all of this energy that's moving through your hands. So to begin, you're just going to start by having your hands tapping each other here on the sides. And you'll do these taps like 24 to 36 times, just waking up the energy. Now flip the hands over. You're going to tap on the outside. Just tapping the palms. You're going to come in wrist on wrist, tapping the wrist. I like to move it around a little bit so I'm getting all of the wrist. I'm moving into all the energy of the wrist as I tap it. Flip, tap. Waking up the energy in the wrists. And I do something called, I think it's called a tiger claw. So the hands come, they're just like you're just tiger chop, tiger claw, something like that. So you just whacking your hands in like this. Other way. Now it's like a webbing of your fingers, webbing the fingers together. I like to switch the clasp, so one finger's on top, which the weird one feels on top. I move back, I'm just trying to get that feeling of my fingers. Then finger taps. So you're tapping the fingers just at the tips, fingertip taps. You can kind of spread your hands, see if you can still tap those tips. Waking up the hands. Now the nails. Kind of just moving the nails on top of each other. Waking up the tips of the nails and the fingertips. Then you're going to tap the backs of the outside of the hands, all the way from the fingers to the wrist, hitting the back of the hands with the back of the palm. Flip, other side. Waking up the energy in the fingers. And then just big claps, all full hand claps. And then clasp your fingers and do a big stretch in front. For the acupressure points, you're going to be starting with pericardium 8. It's right here in the palm of your hand. And what you're going to be doing on each one of these acupoints is you're going to be using the tip of your thumb, and you're going to be doing a clockwise circle in for 5 turns, like you're digging into the acupoint with a clockwise turn. When you get to the center that you think of the acupoint, you're going to do a 5 counterclockwise circles out, like you're pulling energy into the acupoint and then pulling energy out of the acupoint. And then when you get to the top, you just pop the energy out. So again, if we're doing pericardium 8, so I'm going to do 5 circles clockwise in. I get to the bottom, I make a little press. I do 5 circles counterclockwise out, and then I pop the energy. The next acupoint is lung 10. It's right here in this kind of fatty pad of your palm. So again, we're going to do 5 circles clockwise into the acupoint, and then 5 circles out of the acupoint, and then pop the energy. The next point is large intestine 4. It's right in this kind of crook between your thumb and your pointer finger where those bones come together. So you're going to put your thumb in there. 5 circles clockwise going down, and then 5 circles counterclockwise coming up, and a pop. The last point is your heart 8. The heart 8 runs along at the outside of the pinky here, along this heart line, and it's at the very end of the heart line. You'll kind of feel a little divot right here in the bones of the hand, and you're just going to do 5 clockwise circles in, deep into that heart, and then 5 counterclockwise circles out and pop. So the other hand, again, pericardium 8, right in the center, 5 clockwise circles in, 5 back out and pop. Lung 10, 5 moving in, 5 moving out and pop. Large intestine 4, 5 clockwise, 5 counterclockwise and pop. And the heart again, right here at the end of the heart line on the palm, 5 clockwise circles, and then 5 out and pop. Pop your hands together, stretch them out, and come back. Now is the massage part. So you're going to start at the center of your palm, at the base where your wrist is, and you're just going to massage your thumb deep towards each finger. So all the way up to the middle, to the ring, and to the pinky, and then again towards the thumb, the pointer, the middle, ring, pinky, and one more time. So you're doing it 3 times total. Then you flip the hand over. You're going to start on the pinky, and right along where these bones are that your hands are, on the pinky bone, you're going to go up from the bone, you're going to go up from the finger towards the wrist on the outside of the bone, then on the top of the bone, and then on the inside of the bone. And now into the ring finger, outside of the bone, middle of the bone, other side of the bone, middle finger, outside, top, outside, pointer, outside, top, outside, thumb, outside, top, outside, and the other side. So down, the pinky, 3, up the ring, 3, up the middle, 3, up the pointer, and up the thumb. Now you're going to do the shimmy on your fingers. So you're just going to kind of shimmy the sides of your fingers, then shimmy the top and the bottom of the finger, and then when you get to the fingernail, you're going to flick. So you get to your pointer, you kind of shimmy the sides, shimmy top and bottom, and flick. Middle finger, shimmy up the sides, shimmy the top and bottom, and flick. Ring finger, shimmy up the sides, shimmy up the top and bottom, flick. Pinky, top and bottom, flick. Other hand, so start with the thumb, shimmying up and flick, going up the sides of the fingers, really rubbing, activating the fingers, top and bottom of the fingers, and flick. Middle finger, top and bottom, flick. Ring finger, top and bottom, flick, and pinky. Shimmying up, and down, then clap and stretch. The next is kind of like an energy shake of the energy. So you're going to start with a clap, kind of rub, and you're just going to wash your hand like you're splashing water off of your hands. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clap your hands, rub them together. Put one palm up, one palm down, and do 10 squeezes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Clap, rub together. This is called a Qigong wave. So you're just waving, feeling that energy in your palms. And then bring the hands forward, and you're kind of like just shaking, pushing. And then now you just start to bring the hands down, feeling the energy tingling through the palms. And you can get that similar feeling to the energy of that chi ball that we set up earlier. And you can feel an energy moving through your fingers. I can feel a tingling through my fingers. I can feel like my hands are alive. My hands are awake. My hands have energy flowing through them. There isn't stagnancy or tightness or stiffness. There's actually energy flowing through my palms. So again, this practice is really great if you have arthritis, you have joint issues in your fingers. Again, you use your hands on the job, like contractors who are constantly using their hands with power tools, with hammers, things like that, things that are putting a lot of tension and pressure in your palms. So the hand to heart Qigong is a great way to activate the energy, to flow it into the palms and wake the palms up. It's a really great Qigong set that you can do to enhance the flow of energy all the way out through your fingertips. So I hope you liked that practice. If you did, please comment or like, share, and subscribe so that you will be notified as I put out new content. Thank you.